Today, on Guess What I Found Out, we're going to discover some facts about baby animals, specifically how nature greets them by saying, "Welcome to Earth, good luck, you're on probation." Curious George, here's the bold truth. From the moment they're born, baby animals are surrounded by predators, bad weather, hunger, and the very real possibility of messing up once and never getting a retry. If that feels a little intense for something that weighs less than a loaf of bread, hit the like button like you're rooting for the underdog. Baby animals are born helpless, cold and confused, which is not a great starting position in the wild. Survival depends on strong bonds with mom, recognizing her smell and voice, growing fast and learning critical skills before something bigger notices them. Think of childhood in the wild as a speedrun tutorial with no pause button. If you enjoy learning things that make you appreciate your central heating, follow the page for more fun facts like this. Let's start with grey seals, who give birth in winter on Baltic Sea ice. Their pups are born with hiccups, yes, actual hiccups, that clear fluid from their lungs so they can breathe immediately. Seal mums defend these pups aggressively, even against massive bull seals weighing hundreds of kilograms. The pups gain up to 2 kilograms a day from extremely rich milk, packing on fat like it's a competitive sport. That fat matters because, well, mom leaves early and the pup has to survive cold water alone. Now, climate change enters the chat. Warmer winters reduce sea ice, forcing births onto sandy islands. Without ice camouflage and waterproof fur, survival drops dramatically from over 90% to about 2/3. Same species, same instincts, worse environment. If that made you quietly concerned, like the video anyway, awareness counts. Brown bears, well, they take quite a different approach. They give birth in winter caves to cubs that are honestly about the size of guinea pigs. These tiny bears then triple in size and gain 10 times their weight in just a few weeks, all fueled by nursing that, believe it or not, can last up to 2 years. They don't leave the cave until spring, because, let's face it, wandering outside at that size is basically asking to be removed from the gene pool. Spring brings movement. Wild boar piglets forage with their mum, learning what to eat while wrestling their siblings in sunlit clearings. The stronger piglets nurse first from the most nutritious teats, establishing hierarchy early on because, apparently, office politics start young. They can't regulate their body temperature yet, so they huddle for warmth and, of course, practice fighting, especially the males, preparing for future rivalries. Bear cubs emerge from caves like, well, caffeinated toddlers, play fighting constantly while mum tries desperately to keep track of all of them. One cub gets separated for a moment, climbs instinctively to hide, and survives only because an adult male is, thankfully, too distracted, marking territory, to notice. If you're enjoying nature's chaotic parenting styles, tap follow like you're still processing this. Moose calves are born on open ground and must stand almost immediately. There is no grace period. If they can't keep up with mum, wolves will happily provide consequences. Twins struggle at first, but, you know, they gain about 1 kilogram a day from that rich milk. Mum defends them with hooves because, well, moose don't negotiate. Goldeneye ducks nest high in tree hollows. Once the chicks hatch, mum eats the eggshells for calcium, then leaves. The chicks must jump from the nest to the ground below. One hesitates, so mum bites it. Problem solved. They reach the water, where they must immediately learn to dive for food, despite their buoyant feathers. Failing this lesson means, well, starvation. If this parenting style shocks you, like the video, because nature did not attend modern parenting classes. Hamster pups are born blind, deaf and naked in their summer burrows. But you know, within just a few days, they grow fur, and by the time they're about 10 days old, they're already exploring and eating grains that their mother delivers. Hamsters grow up fast because, well, autumn is coming. The fields will soon empty, and hibernation, as it happens, waits for no one. Their mother is busy stocking dry grains with great care, because, honestly, mold equals death. Meanwhile, grey seal pups, born in winter, are now independent hunters, island hopping and fishing on their own. That is, of course, if they manage to survive the early gamble. Autumn is about storage and separation. Wild boars feast on nuts and acorns. Young males fight more aggressively as mating season approaches. Bears gorge on berries, packing on fat for hibernation. Cubs stay close, learning foraging skills for years before independence. Moose bulls dominate mating grounds, and young calves are evicted next spring. Hamster mothers expel their young before hibernation and sleep for months on stored food. Everyone prepares because, well, winter always comes back. So, Curious George, today you learned that baby animals survive through a brutal seasonal cycle. Winter births, spring mobility, summer growth, and autumn preparation. All while, dodging predators, unpredictable weather, and, well, the ever-present threat of bad timing. Now I want to hear from you. Do you know any other wild facts about baby animals, survival strategies, or nature's, let's say, questionable parenting decisions? Go ahead and share them in the comments. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into nature's toughest childhoods, just visit our page and explore our, growing collection of fun fact videos. Subscribe quietly. Something fascinating is being built behind the scenes, and trust me, it will be worth the wait.